October 3rd, 2014. It's a warm, sunny day, not a cloud in the sky. Well, I don't know this to be true, but it's Tempe, Arizona, just playing the odds. Anyway, it was a beautiful day. It was also my birthday. I usually don't make a fuss about my birthday, it's just another day. But this day was different. Today, I turned 30, and in an instant, my 20s were over. Madam Chairperson, my 20s were gone and gone for good. It was the end of an era. I was now in my 30s, and don't get me wrong, I wasn't complaining. But my 20s seemed to last forever. And now that they were gone, it felt like a punch in the stomach. It was a profound feeling of limitation, mortality. I knew that my life, no matter how healthy I live, would someday end. It's something we all share in common. Everything on this planet, even Earth itself, will one day meet its end. What happens after death? That's a question that has fascinated and baffled me since I was a child. It was also my #1 cause of nighttime panic attacks. The way I saw it, one of two things had to happen. First option, when my body dies, my entire being dies. I cease to exist. Nothing. Okay, that sounds pretty terrifying. What's option 2? Option 2 is when my body dies, my spirit lives on. Forever. Forever? That's a long time. I don't know if I can commit to that. But then again, I don't want to be blinked out of existence either. I couldn't comprehend either option, and both seemed terrifying. And it was right about then that the icy grip of anxiety grabbed hold of me. After turning 30, I thought about aging and death a lot. I asked questions of seniors, hoping for some insight into aging. I could feel my mortality weighing me down. I wasn't finding enjoyment out of life. I was just going through the motions. A few years passed. Something had to change. I wanted a new perspective, and so I decided to do a visualization exercise. It went like this. Pictured myself on my deathbed. The end is near for me. When I look back on my life, what would I want to see? What would bring me the greatest joy to see in my life? The answer to that question is what I cherish most. So when I pictured myself opening my eyes and looking around me, I saw the smiling faces of my loved ones. Friends, family, past, present, and future. Through time, I could see our connections, experiences, the laughter we'd share. To me, it was all about those connections. Over the course of the next year, I fostered and renewed connections with family and friends. Park days with my med school buddies. We're a little slower than we were in our 20s, but we have just as much fun. Spent a weekend on the North California coast with some out-of-town buddies. I rejoined Toastmasters. I reconnected with some family, some cousins that I'd only met once when I was a child. They're very warm and kind people, and they welcomed me into their house twice. I met my nephew and godson, JJ. A few months later, I was at his baptism. JJ stands for Jason Jr. I'm also a junior, and I think he's going to be a lot like me. My brother hopes I'm wrong. Part of connecting with others inspired me to connect with me. Exercise and self-care came first. I pursued hobbies like chess, herbs, Ayurveda, and a smattering of random curiosities. I took an art class. I found a new hobby I really love, and not to brag, but kind of good. That class was also a constant reminder of my advancing age. I overheard one classmate saying to another, "Hey, at least you're not 30. That's just old. It's healthy to pause and reflect on life and ask if you're doing what truly fulfills you. Turning 30 wasn't the first time I had reflected on my life. I will again at 40, 50. When I turn 60, I'll probably stop caring. Old. I'm just kidding. That's old. As long as you're breathing, you have life. What you do with that life depends on what you want to see on your deathbed. I don't know if I'll ever fully comprehend my eventual death until my time comes. But I've realized I don't have to in order to live a life I can look back on and smile. Thank you so much for being a part of that.